Hi guys, good morning, and welcome to our daily stock market insights. And today is already March 11th, but we are going to cover how the market performed last March 10th. Okay, so let's take a look at our index first and find out what happened here. Okay, so while you see that this is currently showing green, I would have to say that we are still not safe. I would say the downtrend is not over yet because number one, we are still outside of the lower Bollinger Band. As you notice here, we ended outside, and it is just probably a an instant reaction to the gap down that happened the previous day. So uh, some people may have entered, and that pushed the price uh, at this level. But yesterday, March 10, the index started at 6,158 and price went up and down. But overall, we ended at a much higher price. But again, it's not safe. While you see here that we are at the oversold level, overall, if you are to draw a trend line here, because the rule we follow is that while the price is moving downwards, your RSI should already give you a um, bullish divergence, or the price should already move up. But right now, you don't see that happening as of yet. Look at this. Okay, it's still on a decline. While the price is moving downwards, RSI is also showing a declining direction. See that? That means this is we're not safe yet. Okay, so let's take a look at the other stocks in the market. So when you say index, by the way, that means the major stocks in the Philippine market are part of that index, meaning the big players, okay, like BDO. So these stocks are normally the ones that are highly traded. Okay, take a look at BDO, guys. BDO also did an engulfing candle. So this is a bullish candlestick. Let us see if we are going to have some form of reversal here. I would have to say we might see some more bullish actions in the coming days for BDO because let's take a look at this. March 10, X date. So this is a good sign. Normally during an X date, people would exit the position, but it's at the reverse that happened today. So it's uh, a green engulfing candlestick. So I think we might see some more bullish actions uh, tomorrow, could be. But we are seeing a very, hold on, we see the next possible resistance right here. Of course, the MA20 line, it could act as a resistance. So 143.28. So if you want to get in, I suggest wait for other people to take profit, and probably the nearer you are to the 130 level, the better. Because right now, if you would really enter right away the moment the market opens, your possible reward, is just very minimal here. Look, let's see. That's just a good 3.50 or 3.3%. Okay, so the reason why I said that is because when the price reaches around your MA20 line, chances are people might take profit. We're not even 100% sure yet that the price will cross the MA20 level. It is going to be a good sign if it crosses the MA20 level. But given the situation in the past few days, I don't think that there's the volume that we are looking for it to really break the MA20 level. Okay, all right. ICT, we are, let me see. Okay, so we're not safe yet. What we want to see is, so this candlestick ended outside of the Bollinger Band, right? So before we can say that this is now really changing its direction, this is day one, right? So day two and day three, those in the next 2 days, the candlestick must end much higher than 96.65. Only then can we say that we now have a confirmed reversal. See the difference here? You had green candlesticks for 3 consecutive days, but it was not a successful bounce because we did not engulf this last red candlestick here. Then what happened next? Some more declines. Okay. Ali, well, this is a good sign. Notice your volume is starting to climb up, but we are still going to play conservative here. Let us see. This one is moving downwards. Okay. And let us see how it looks like in your, okay, so your RSI is giving you bullish divergence. There you go. Okay, so this one is much higher. So look at that. So maybe what I can see here is that it will just move sideways first, something to this effect, sideways first, and several days here, moving just within that range. Most likely you will also experience the same thing here for Ali before it bounces back up there. Okay, so yep, I feel that it will even reach the 36 level. Okay, so just watch out. I see a support in that area. Reason being is this. See this? Oops. This one here. That's your support. So it will revisit that area and create a support in that level before it goes up again. URC gap down happened today. You're at the oversold, meaning it's already cheap, but I feel that it might test your 112 level first before it goes up. Okay, look at that, 112 level. This is the support that we see right here. So it might continue to, dip a little, dip some more, but not that far. Okay, just a minute. Check your RSI. There's no confirmed. Okay, it's not confirmed. So even though we created that support here because of the previous support built here, I don't think that it's a strong conviction for me to say that this is going to reverse or bounce anytime soon. I just need one more hint, or I'd wait for RSI to confirm that first, because right now it's not giving us any bullish divergence yet. So who knows? Let's see how it looks like if it stabilizes within this range. So let's just hope it does not break that. Okay. JFC. Oh no. JFC, still selling pressure is present for this stock. But your foreign buying is already there. Let us see. Volume starting to move up here. Okay. Let us see. Where could it drop next? Let's take a look at monthly. Okay, so see that? This one now, that the candlestick here that I'm showing is 1 month per candlestick. Okay, so let us see if this area will create a support. Okay, just at the 152 level. If not, the next thing to watch out is 117. Okay, around that range. So let's just hope it doesn't break that. You're very near your oversold area, but given the bearish sentiment overall of the market, then I feel that there's even a big chance that that will be broken. So watch out and see if there's a potential at the 116 level. Okay. When this... All right. Next is SMPH. Let me just remove the background here. Settings. Scales, background, watermark. Okay, so it's neat. Okay. Look at your SMPH. We're still in the monthly chart. So some more declines will potentially happen here. We're already at an expensive level for this stock. So, okay. So even if you see that green for SMPH, you are still outside of the Bollinger Band. So if you're a trader and you look at it on a daily basis, so I'd say 34. 34 is the next area of support. And I think obviously you can see it on our screen. This area established a support right there. So there's a big chance it will revisit that. BPI. BPI is just trying to recover a big, an instant payoff that happened here. Recovery, volume is a little bit high. So I think buying sentiment is starting to build in this stock. So you're already at the oversold and it's trying to recover. So I think let's just create a support at this range, 66.86. Let me see. Okay, so let's see if it will stabilize right there. Okay, JGS. JGS, you're still it's still giving us that red um, candlestick, and then very bearish sentiment. Although you're very near your oversold area, we're still within the I think this is 29 to 30 level. So for it to become oversold, I think um, it will revisit this area, and then you will end up at the oversold level, officially outside or much lower than the 20 something area. Okay, so I suggest you monitor this key area. Let us see if it will stabilize that. If it breaks that, then it's not a good sign. We will once again look for a possible area of uh, bounce or support, and I feel that that's gonna be 51.3. Okay, AC. AC. Hmm. AC, you're at the oversold. Volume wise, not that much. So I think it will just move within this range first, just trying to build that uh, enough power to push the price at much higher level in the coming days. So people, especially the position traders, they're starting to accumulate at this hour or at this time where people are scared. Okay, you're already at the oversold, and volume wise, it's starting to pick up here. 350 for MPI. Okay. So I think this will just bounce. If it will bounce, it might go back to, let us see, around 3, maybe 330, right? Let's put this here. This is just going to bounce. And I think it's starting to give us that bounce. So if the market gives you a chance again at the 3.27 area, I suggest that's where you enter. Okay? So far, you're at a very cheap level for MPI. MBT. Oops. MBT. MBT, you're still outside the Bollinger Band. Okay, see that? And your RSI is not giving us that concrete signal that it is going to bounce. So we are still not safe. You're still outside of the Bollinger Band, so there's a big chance that the decline is not over yet. Same here with SECB. This is technically still outside. Um, Let me show you something. Sometimes you can do this. Okay, so I think we're just right at that line, but still I'm not very confident yet. I feel that it will still continue to dip. It's just breathing. Okay, when the stock is on a decline, uh, the rest that we are referring to now is when the stock bounces. And it can have something like this, right? It bounces but not sustained. That's why it goes down somewhere. Okay, so I created a line because I just want to understand if this ended outside of the Bollinger Band, and you're just right at like a few cents within the Bollinger Band. So as I mentioned earlier, I'm still not 100% convinced that the downtrend is over. 900 for SM. Same case, you're still outside. Look at that. You see the yellow line? And you see where it ended? This one is very obvious. We are still outside of the Bollinger Band. No volume at the same time right here. So uh, be extra careful, because I feel that you can, no, if you can look at it this way, I feel that you can still haggle and negotiate at a much cheaper price, maybe around this range, 879.43, because, okay, let's take a look, because you have a support established in this range. Look at this area. Look at that. Okay, do you see that? It's an obvious line that when I screen from here to here, the nearest area where you have that consolidation before it bounces is in that spot. That is why we created that line, because it might potentially signify something. And the most appropriate that I can see at the moment is that it will create a support in that range. Okay, I think that is it for now. I don't want to bore you guys with a very long video. At least we were able to cover, I think, a lot, more than 10. In the meantime, if you have a request and you have watched this video, go ahead, just subscribe. I mean, just comment down below and let me know the stock you'd like me to review. At the same time, if you have not subscribed to our channel yet, I'm highly encouraging you to subscribe to Miss JD, so that through our daily stock market insights, you can become more familiar on how the thought process is when we trade or we invest in the stock market. In the meantime, thank you, and good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone. Bye bye for now.